Well, team, it's Jason. Currently, it is. Let me just quickly pause it. Chet Baker. Currently, some jazz to listen to while I do some research. And so, currently, it is Thursday, January 18th, 2024. The time is 2:20. And so, what I'm doing currently right now is just doing some research. So, like the last video I mentioned, when me and Pete met up and we went on the listing showing. We were going to talk originally about where I want to choose to work / farm geographically. And so that being said, I went over and I chose some towns that I was comfortable with and that I felt confident that I could go into the market, and I made a list. And so as I'm going to quickly show you guys, the list that I made was, so the notes was look at the last 3 sold, and so I did look at Westfield, Cranford, North Plainfield, Warren, and Bridgewater. So prior to that, I did have more towns on the list, but as I went through and did my research and saw the inventory and how many houses sold, it wasn't really worth it. For example, I had South Plainfield there, but they sold 3 homes. Oh, there was 3 houses in the inventory and sold, 5 or 6 homes in the last 3 months. So that wasn't worth it. I checked Warren. Well, no, not Warren. What was it? It was Raritan. Wasn't really worth it. I checked Menville. They had like 2 houses in the inventory wise, and sold 2 or 3 houses in the last 3 months. So Warren was, Menville wasn't really a part of it. And there was other houses. And of course, as I did my research, I found out that Bridgewater had 28 houses in inventory with 98 sold homes in the last 3 months, which is freaking crazy. And then Westfield had 22 current inventory, with 75 sold last 3 months. Warren had 21, or has 21 inventory. 47 sold last 3 months. North Plainfield 16, 38 sold last 3 months. And Cranford with 11, with 53 sold last month. So this is inventory. So this is rated best to least inventory wise. While, as you can see, which is Bridgewater, top 3 are Bridgewater, Westfield, and Warren. While rated best to least sold price, it's Bridgewater, Westfield, Cranford. So Cranford with, actually now that I think about it, Warren only sold 47 houses while Cranford 53, but the inventory is low. Which caught me really off guard, honestly. I can't believe Cranford with the least amount of inventory sold top 3, which is crazy now that I think about it. Makes me want to reconsider on some of the things. But with that being said, so currently listening to some Chet Baker, some jazz. And I have my little handy dandy notebook here. I was just going over some things that I should look at. For example, zoning, any school, transportation, activities. And as I'm going, I'm doing my little research here. For example, Westfield, it's 6.74 square miles long, population 30,754 as of 2021. That's like the little numbers about how many people drive, take the bus, train, walk, bike. How many people own cars, and average age. So I'm doing my due diligence right now, learning about the market, learning about everything that I can about Westfield. I plan on doing it for Westfield and Bridgewater for the sole fact that I just can't decide which to choose. With that being said, team, let's just get this set up real fast. I am actually meeting up with Peter again. It's Thursday. I have to meet up with him at 4 p.m. We're going to go over the little basics. Because last time we got interrupted with the listing showings. Today we're actually going to go. He's going to sit down with me and he's going to give me some advice on how to start prospecting, to be exact. What I should do, if I should do mailers, any Facebook posts, just getting my name out there. How to get my name out there. So I'm going to go write down some notes. And the homework he assigned to me is what I'm doing right now. It's just to research and find out where I want to locate. And after some thinking, I think Westfield would be the better option than Bridgewater, for the sole fact that Westfield is closer to me. I'm more familiar with Westfield than Bridgewater. And overall, it's a nice area. Since you guys already know that I want to break into the luxury market, Westfield is a very diverse area, from renters to home buyers to the luxury market. You know, from regular market to luxury market. It's very diverse. And I love the community all around. And I just love being in Westfield. Your downtown area is very beautiful. They have some very nice things to do. For example, shopping at Urban Outfitters. They have Gap there. They have other stores like Blue Mercury. They have stores like Joseph Bank where I get my suits at. And their downtown has very nice little restaurants. For example, Surreal Creamery, some of you might know that. They have Gong Chai, I apologize for how I pronounce it, which is a boba place. They have, Chipotle, and other stuff, like Starbucks, I believe. And mom and pop shops. They have nice diners. They also have close banks. Everything's just so close. They have sushi places. They have everything there, which is very beautiful. And so right now I'm just gonna research as much as I can, and everything will be good. Next time you guys see this camera, it will be me driving to the office, and we'll see how that goes. I'll catch you guys later.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright everyone, hey team, it's Jason. Time is 5:04 p.m. and I finished meeting up with Peter. So that went very well, honestly. I can slowly tell that I'm getting more comfortable with Peter. We've got more conversation going. But the real good thing is, sorry, I'm just backing up. Peter personally recommended me that I should stick with Bridgewater for the sole fact that Westfield is going to be more hard to break into. It's going to be more difficult because the age range is more of the older side. You know, you're going to be dealing more with like a family man over there than anything in general. Quickly go into here. Like I was saying, so basically Peter's saying personally that he recommends I go for Bridgewater for the sole fact that the age gap is more relatable to me. He's saying that if I go for Westfield, it's gonna be like a harder market to break into because it's more family orientated. It's more older people that are selling or settling, and he doesn't think that people are really gonna take me serious for a sole fact that I'm only 19 and I don't have a lot of experience up my sleeve. So people are not gonna take me as serious. Look at these nice houses though first. I wish you guys could see the nice houses here, but you guys are attached to the GoPro. But I exceptionally love that he did not sugarcoat anything. He wasn't sugarcoating that the reason why I wasn't gonna be able to break into the market. And why Bridgewater? Because for a sole fact it's more my demographic. For example, he wants me to first target condos, okay? He wants me to target condos, renters, that aspect, because it's more likely to be people around my age from 18 to 35. That's like the demographic around my age. I'm 19 years old. So he's saying I have more of a chance in that aspect. So the new goals for this month is, let me just quickly pass here. Okay. So my to-do list, my top to-do list is to get my super key. What is the super key? So in every open house or listing, they have a lockbox, and in that lockbox contains the keys to the house. And in order to get access to the key, I need a super key, which is a virtual key to be exact, that connects to the lockbox, and it opens up so I can access the key. And he was like, Jason, man, if you had the key, the super key, I had some work for you so you can get your hands dirty. And I'm like, oh my God. I told him that I was gonna wait till the end of the meeting to do it. But right there and then, while he went to go use the bathroom, I quickly hopped on. I filled out my Garden State MLS form for the super key. And now I'm just waiting for a response. So that's one thing. I'm so disappointed I didn't have that already. But that's perfect. So I can check that off my to-do list. I know how I'm gonna start. So my plan from now on is my top task to get my super key, to go out and look for condos that I can go market to. So now what we're going to be doing, team, is we're going to be going out there and we're going to be looking at the condos in Bridgewater Township. We're going to do all the due diligence, see how much are selling in the last couple of months. how many inventories in each of them, and then we just mark it from there. So I won't be seeing Peter again until I've actually got my super key, for the sole fact that now he's giving me the resources on how to start. I have to go out there and look for the items now. But in order to repay him, I need that super key so I can actually go out there and, you know, open the listings. Because what is a real estate agent if you can't even open doors? Opening doors is the bare minimum of being a real estate agent. You understand? Everything else is after. All the information. But okay. Another thing that gets me is that I did all this research for Westfield, the township. I was reading the whole Westfield article. I was reading everything. I did the research on the population, things to do. But now I have to, now that was all that for nothing, because now I have to do it for Bridgewater. But who am I to complain, you understand? Peter told me that he's telling me how he would do it, how he did it, how it worked for him. And I trust Peter, okay? Like his slogan, "In Pete we trust." That's a slogan, "In Pete we trust." So now I have to look for a slogan. Oh, also, content. A big thing he wants me to do is content. For example, he wants me to repost the signature listings that I've done already. And oh, I forgot to ask him that. When I want to research, when I want to go out there and actually go to someone's listing, signature listing, and do like a video on it, if I had to ask the listing agent or I guess it would be the listing agent, I would have to ask him for a showing. I'll just text him that. But yeah, so my top 3 goals now are to get my super key, to go out there and look for condominiums, go visit them and go in person to look at them, see if I like it, see if the numbers work, if there's actually a job for me there. Content, those are my 3 tasks. Content is my last thing. I have to go repost listings weekly and even do a video if I can. And then now I have to start creating content ideas as well. I want to do content. I got to start making my brand. And overall, it was a good meeting with Peter. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Best Buy. I'm going to go buy like a light attachment, a light mod for my GoPro, so I don't have to rely on this car light, which doesn't really do that much. And right now, it's like 10 minutes away. But, oh, this is a good example of a condominium, but you guys are stuck to my car right now. I mean, technically I could take you out, but yeah. This was Jason Team. It is Thursday, January 18th. Time is 5:11 p.m. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, team.